Hi, I'm Sarah Ann Smith, and I am absolutely delighted to be at International Quilt Festival 2017. To my utter astonishment, I have my own exhibit this year called Rising Stars, and I have a number of works in, and one of my all-time favorite quilts is this one, and it's called Descended from the Stars. It was made for a Dinner at 8 juried invitational with the theme of affinity, things for which you have an affinity. And I went to a girls' school in California called San Domenico School. It's now co-ed. And they have this wonderful religious studies teacher named Mirza Khan. And he sends out messages during Lent because it's a Catholic school. And he's from a Sufi family. And he wrote this amazing quote that I've used with permission around the side. And it starts, "We have descended from the stars. We have risen through the forms of thousands of animals. We have passed through the lives of our ancestors, our grandparents, and our parents." And I just thought that that was so amazingly wonderful that I knew it would become part of a quilt. So when I got the call for the theme, I thought I would make a labyrinth, and you make your journey around the sun each year, but each time you travel around the sun, you're in a slightly different place as you pass through the seasons. I hand dyed the background fabric. It was on a table with a Pyrex pie plate underneath so that the greens and the blues wouldn't creep into the yellow. And I used a dip pen and acrylic ink for the lettering all of the way around the side. It took me an afternoon to do the lettering on each side, and then after I quilted it, all of the glitz and bling from the gold ink had rubbed off, so I had to go back in with the dip pen and painstakingly beef up the gold again. I used variegated threads, and I wanted the sun to be really bold, so I stitched it very heavily, and it didn't look very good. And it was so heavy, there was no way to pick it out. So I ended up couching pearl cotton that I dyed to match on top, and it popped the sun, and I was really delighted at how it turned out. I also dyed the backing, which is cotton duck, and since it's the sun on the front, I made the label to look like the moon. And you can see all of the quilting here. And this is honestly one of my favorite quilts that I've ever made.